Good afternoon. This is Miss Parenti, and I'm here with Mrs. Corey, and today we're going to talk honors diplomas. So the students in the classes of 2024 and 2025 have the ability to earn an academic honors diploma two ways. They can either use the current criteria, which I'm going to explain in detail in a minute, or they can use the new criteria, which is really rolling out for the class of 2026, but it is available now, and Mrs. Corey is going to explain that in detail. Let me start with the current criteria for the classes of 2024 and 2025 for the Academic Honors Diploma, which you will see on your screen. So for the Academic Honors Diploma, students have to meet 6 out of the 7 criteria that you see listed there. So they can drop one of those 7 criteria, but they must meet the other 6. So for math, students have to earn 4 years of math, which is a graduation requirement anyways, so that one is a no-brainer. For science, students have to earn 4 years of science, including 2 years of advanced science. Now, let me clarify. Advanced science doesn't mean advanced level science classes. What it means is 2 additional years of 11th and 12th grade science that go above and beyond the graduation requirements of biology and a physical science. Social studies, students must earn 4 years of social studies credits. For the world languages requirement, students either have to take 3 years of one world language or 2 years of 2 different world languages to meet this requirement. Students have to earn 1 year of fine arts, which is a graduation requirement anyways. As far as the GPA, students have to earn a 3.5 unweighted GPA on a 4.0 scale. So that's a big clarification because we use weighted GPAs on our transcripts. So your student has to make sure that it's an unweighted 3.5 on the 4.0 scale. And then lastly, students need to earn a composite score of a 27 or higher on the ACT or an overall score of 1280 on the SAT. Now, for those scores, students can superscore to get to that 27 or that 1280. So those are the current criteria as stated by the Ohio Department of Education for the Academic Honors Diploma. Mrs. Corey is going to discuss the new criteria, and I'm going to scroll up on the screen so you can follow along with her.
Thank you, Ms. Parenti. Okay, so the new criteria you can see on your screen here, and I will attempt to juxtapose the current requirements with the new requirements because there is some overlap and also some distinct differences as well. So you'll see it for math, for the new Academic Honors Diploma requirement, the 4th year of math, which 4 are required, has to be greater than Algebra 2. So students must take a math course beyond Algebra 2 in order to be eligible under the new requirements. The social studies and science requirements are the same as the current honors diploma. Students must take an additional unit of science, and as Ms. Parenti explained, the advanced science is beyond the physical and biological science requirements that exist for every student for graduation in the state of Ohio. And same as social studies, an additional unit. So 3 are required and 1 additional unit or full year course is required. Now you'll see here shaded on the website of the Ohio Department of Education are elements 4, 5, and 6. And one feature, I'll call it, of this new Academic Honors Diploma option is similar to that of the current, which is students can opt to switch out one of these elements. Only one of 4, 5, or 6 may be switched out for what the state is now calling a student strength demonstration replacement. So exactly the same as the current honors diploma. The requirement for item 4, which we're seeing here, a world language, as Ms. Parenti explained, is the 3 units of the same world language, which is 3 years, or 2 sequential years of 2 different world languages. That is one of the elements that can be replaced, as can the GPA, which, as Ms. Parenti said, it's really important our students and families understand. We're talking about unweighted GPA here. And that same exact criteria that Ms. Parenti named, the 27 composite score ACT or overall SAT score of 1280, can be one of those items or criterion replaced by the student strength demonstration, which we'll talk about. Now, what's different on the new academic honors diploma requirements are these 2 items 7 and 8. Okay, so students must earn 2 additional diploma seals aside from the seal we're talking about right now, which is the honors diploma seal. So students have to earn 2 seals to graduate. Students would have to earn 2 additional seals over and above that baseline requirement, and then your student will earn the honors diploma seal when completing all these requirements, so ending up with a total of 5 seals potentially. And wait for it, maybe we'll add another seal on here with item number 8, the last criterion, experiential learning. Really, for our students, what's most available at Fairview High School is that Ohio Means Jobs Readiness seal. So we would like to guide students toward considering that for experiential learning if interested in this new academic honors diploma, which would bring that grand total of seals up to 6 seals. And we can see on there the state has a disclaimer that the Ohio Means Jobs Readiness seal can't be used in item 7 and in item 8. So we really would end up with using that Ohio Means Jobs Readiness for item 8. We would end up with 6 seals total for our students graduating from Fairview High School attempting to get this academic honors diploma. Now, I'm going to ask Ms. Parenti to scroll down a little bit so we can look together at the student strength demonstration replacement. And now all of this information is available to you to see on the Ohio Department of Education website at any point in time. We, in lieu of using a presentation to refer to these requirements, since they are highly technical and nuanced, we wanted to show you the exact source where we get our information too, okay? So when we're looking at the options, we scroll down to those items bulleted there under the title of options. College Credit Plus. Essentially, our students would have to complete those 12 total CCP credits by the end of semester 1 senior year. We'd have to have that in the books, so to speak, in order to use that as a replacement for one of items 4, 5, or 6 in our table up above. AP courses, which is what the advanced placement courses refer to here, 3 courses with a score of 3 or higher on the AP test necessitates that the students have that completed successfully by the end of junior year, since we wouldn't be able to wait for AP scores senior year. Career technical and apprenticeship, pre-apprenticeship, really those are for students who are successful with their Polaris programming in concert with the coursework they take with us at Fairview High School. Those CTAG credits and the apprenticeship, pre-apprenticeship program would happen through the Polaris Career Center and the associated instructor. Work keys, we can talk with your student about the option of using work keys, which is an assessment based on your student's interest in the diploma type and the element that your student would like to replace, item 4, 5, or 6. So really, we tell our students to see your school counselor, see one of us about questions related to the work keys and using that assessment as a student strength demonstration replacement. The Armed Services Vocational Battery, otherwise known as ASVAB, will be what you access through the local recruiter you're working with. And work-based learning is another element really technically handled through the Polaris Career Center, and we are certainly available to talk with your students about how their experience at Polaris could provide in one of these three ways or even different ways for them to replace one of the items on the criterion for the academic honors diploma.
So, in addition to the academic honors diploma, I'm going to scroll back up so you can look on the left-hand side under the quick links tab. There are other honors diplomas that your student can earn. Now, students can only earn one, so they can't try to earn like multiple honors diplomas. They will only be awarded one. So, what that means is they can choose between the other options if they think that they are more qualified for another option. We do not offer international baccalaureate courses, so that one would not be available to our students. The next one down, the Career Tech Honors Diploma. So this is one that students currently get. And again, this is one that goes through Polaris. So this could be for either students who attend Polaris junior and senior year, or for students who complete Mrs. Dallas's engineering track of courses. So I would encourage you to have your student reach out to their Polaris instructor, whether it's Mrs. Dallas or an instructor at Polaris, for more details on that one. There are 3 other ones that you can look at on this website. If you think that your student might qualify, there is a STEM honors diploma, an arts honors diploma, and a social science and civic engagement honors diploma. Those are all links, so if you click on those will give the same type of information that you see here on the right-hand side that we were using to refer to the academic honors diplomas. Again, all of this information is on the Ohio Department of Education and Workforce website. Please check it out whenever you have time, and if you have any questions, please feel free to email either Mrs. Corey or myself. Thanks so much.
Thank you.